Hello everybody. How are you all doing? I hope you're all well. Hello Abby, welcome back. How are you? Sorry about the restart, yeah. Just the algorithm's kind of a bit funny on here, like where it pushes you out at the beginning and then kind of drops off a cliff after a bit usually. So in order for me to kind of keep getting new people in, I have to restart it. Get in there, that's good then. Can you like the live? There's no likes on it yet, so hello people, how you doing? Hope all is well. Yeah, how's all your days been, guys? Already did it. It just says 0 on my end, so I don't know what's going on. It's saying 0 likes, so I don't know. Maybe it's glitching or something, but I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, freaking Jace has gone live, so not really a good time, but yeah. Yeah, well, most of his viewers don't even watch me anyway, oddly, so. He doesn't usually go live at this time. He usually goes live before I go live, but for some reason he's gone live at a different time today. Oh well. Never mind. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. If you've got any questions, put them in the chat. Are you still there, Susie? Okay. But it's fine if you want to go to Jace's live, then that's okay. I'm making slow gains, but I'm keeping it constant. Well, that's good then. As long as you're making improvements, that's all that matters, right? But yeah, I've been doing that as well. Hello, man, welcome back. Good to see you again. It's like all that matters. Hello, GG, new creator. Good evening to you. Hope all is well. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Like the live if you can. TVK official team, how you doing? Good evening to you. Make sure you like the live. Everybody got 18 people and 1 like. Can we get the likes up, please? Oh, you're Indian. Yeah, welcome in here. Seems to be a lot of people from India that come into my lives. I mean, that Kingdale Clark guy was saying that they're all trolls or something, but I'm like, why? Why are they all saying they're from India then? I don't know, it's just like, that guy was just weird. And he come into me freaking, when I was live with Jace, did you see that, man? When that freaking Dale person was coming into that live on hi, Shamar Braxton, good evening to you. Oh, the bicycle, alright, where the tunes are, I don't know, I'm not really playing tunes at the moment. Hope you've all had a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. I remember he used to say that a lot. What's that? That Kingdale guy always said Indians was trolls. Yeah, it's like, well, why though? Are you on about the Indian troll thing or something? It's like, what's... I mean, I like music, but it's just that I keep getting like notices about copyright and stuff like that. It's like, well, hi, user goat. It's just that they might not really push my live out so much if I'm playing music because of the algorithm or whatever, because if it's copyrighted or something, I don't know, so just gotta be kind of careful with that really. I keep getting copyright notices, even on non-copyright music, it's just mental, but yeah. Can you sing any song please? Not right now. I mean, they just come here to chat. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with this freaking Kingdale Clark person. I don't know, it seemed like a troll type of person, but I'm like, but then he was in the live with Jace there, and trying to like act like he was friends with us. It was just so weird, like, what the fuck? You know, even though I blocked him, he didn't say anything about, oh yeah, Jamie blocked me. He's like and then it's just like the guy's a fucking two-faced prick. It was like trying to go into my fucking comments and be like, you know, basically, you know, I don't know, just saying, oh, I contradicted myself and all that, and it's just, it's like, I don't even know who this guy is. Like, it's just you know, just a faceless fucking, I don't know, just weird. Well, he wasn't really talking to me, but it was like, obviously I could see the chat there, and it's like, why is he? I was like, oh, it's good. You know, he was just saying to Jace, oh, like, I appreciate that you're helping Jamie or whatever. Like, it's like, what the hell are you even doing here? Like, what the hell are you even doing there? Okay, Tech Care TVK official team. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, guys. Like, what is it? What was he even doing there? What's the? I've played these games before. What game's that? Susie says, how much do you weigh now, Jimmy? Last time I weighed myself at Christmas at about 14 stone 10, and that's at about a 6'4", so pretty good weight, I'd say, really. But I mean, assuming you've got like a good body composition, then that's a pretty good weight. Anyway, what's going on, people? Yeah, lots of weirdos in the chat today. Oh yeah, that's a good BMI, yeah. Thing is, BMI isn't all that important. It's more body composition that's important, like how much body fat you've got. That's going to be more important, because someone could be like a bit over the BMI, but if it's all muscle, then it's not going to be as detrimental. It's still going to be detrimental beyond a certain point, but especially if you're taking steroids. But yeah. Anyway, how are we doing tonight, please? Can you like the live, please? But yeah, so just trying to focus on performance and just trying to get a good shape, you know, like I'm 5'8" and 8 stone, so that's good, yeah. 8 stone, isn't that a bit on the low side for that height or something? I would have thought maybe 5'8", 8 stone, like. So my mum was saying that like her height, which is about the same height as you, that her goal weight would, I mean her ideal weight would be 9.5 stone, and that's like would be like the perfect weight. But I would have thought even like 11 stone would be like decent, but I guess it all depends on, again, body composition and all that. But I have gone down to 11 stone 3 now. Oh, that's good. You've lost even a bit more than, what's 3 stone in pounds? What's that? 42 pounds. True, but I need to gain, but it feels odd to me. Yeah. Yeah, just try and like up the protein then, I guess, and you can just do some like, yeah, do some of your like squats or something, I don't know. Oh yeah, 11 stone, oh, 11 stone. That's what, like, hang on, 154 pounds. Yeah, 154 pounds. So there's 14 pounds for every stone. So 14 times 11 is 154. Just working it out in my head. So that's the thing, I can just like work things out in my head. Like, it's like I'm a human calculator, basically. Yeah, I hope everyone's well tonight. Any more questions? Put them in the chat. JB teaching us math, yeah. Yeah, that's it, you know. It's like a whole education lesson here. I've got it's a PE lesson, a maths lesson, an English vocabulary lesson for Abby there, you know, and she was asking me about what was it mean, artificial mean. When I wanted to join the RAF, I was the fittest person there. Oh, really? Well, that's good. Yeah, it's not really that hard to be one of the fittest people now because people's standards are so low now, aren't they? Like with a sedentary lifestyle, you know, to be like above average now just means that you maybe like occasionally go to the gym or something. And it's a new word that I didn't understand. Yeah. I passed with flying colours, but not for me. What you mean, like the RAF isn't for you? You mean, is that what you're saying? Yeah. It's okay for us women to be clueless sometimes, or most of the time for me. You said it. Hello, ASMR Beats. Welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah. So you actually put like ASMR on your channel then, like? I mean, it's like basically like, yeah. It's like if you're a woman and you're half decent looking, and you show some cleavage, and you do some like I don't know, some kind of soft core porn on the call it ASMR, then it's like an infinite wealth glitch. I am dull blonde, but trying to be brighter. You said it. RAF is so woke. I said no. Oh yeah, there's that, and it's like all this woke nonsense nowadays, and you know, it's like you've got the freaking military of all things that are like they've gone woke, and it's like people have become so soft now, so snowflakey. It's like, you know, if we actually came to a real war, then the last thing you're going to be thinking about is gender identity. Like, why does anybody care so much about that? Like, if you're so comfortable, you know, with who you are, then why do you need other people to validate that? It's something that you need to work on yourself, maybe, if that's something that triggers you so much. Why is it other people's job to affirm your gender? You know, it's like, anyway, Sarah, I was the tallest girl in the year, but didn't do well in school. Oh yeah. Yeah, you were saying about that. King Dale Clark is now asking lots of questions on Jace is live. He's definitely an odd person, reminds me of baby reindeer vibes. Yeah, what, is he literally in there right now? Maybe he's been like, has he been like fucking watching me or something? Like, that'd be crazy, like, wouldn't it? The thing is, I can't just block him because then it's like, yeah, because obviously he wouldn't want that, so. Fucking hell. It's not I'm not a troll. Jake, good to see you. So it's called him Jake, but yeah. That is funny, isn't it? That, yeah. I don't know what's going on really. Just find it kind of funny how but you done great, brother, and Jamie showed heart. Huh? What do you mean? Like, I literally fucking blocked him. Hang on, let's just go to the channel. I'll just check and see if I've actually like blocked him from my channel or whatever. If it's a different account or something. And if not, it's like, what is he doing over there? It's like, why isn't he watching me then? Oh, he's got 55 subscribers and so yeah, basically he's just I don't know if he's like, I don't know what's going on with him really. Oh, thank you for the pound, Black Cat. So nice one, Black Cat. Thank you very much. Yeah, that is nice. Thank you so much. So yeah, like what? I don't know. Maybe it's just that like I don't know what it is really, but I don't know. Just kind of a traitor, I would say, is what he is. Yeah. Stuart says Jace is a machine. Yes, he is. VIP says G-Yo. Hi, VIP. How are you doing tonight? Hope all is well. Yeah, just that fucking Dale, I don't know. It's just that when he was like asking certain questions and it sounded like he was just reading it off a script or something. It's like, it was just some weird shit really. And the way he would kind of like turn on me, like, because I was like, I don't know, whatever. Something definitely is off with it all. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That just seems like a two-faced prick to me. It's like, these are the type of people I cannot stand. It's like, if you're going to be like an asshole, just be an asshole and not try to pretend to not be. It's like, because that's just devious kind of behaviour. That. What do you mean VIP? I don't know what that is. Can you speak English, please? Like, it would seem to be like this really like, you know, kind of supportive person, and he was put some message on the video. Oh, thank you, Abby. Yeah. Second super sticker of tonight. Hello, Timmy. Good to see you again. How have you been? But you know, he was just like saying something about that I'm just doing this for validation of others, and saying that they're all like fake accounts anyway or something. It's like, well, but then he would, you know, a few days before that, come into my chats and be all like supporting me, saying, oh, you know, you're putting on so much size. Well, it's like, if he thought that I was only doing it for validation, then why is he coming in and supporting me then? Seems a bit odd, doesn't it? Why just suddenly turn around and say, oh, you're just a validation seeker? Well, if he didn't like me in the first place, then why is he fucking watching me then? Fucking weirdo. It seems very odd, yeah, I know. I'm not a businessman really, like, I am thinking about doing some HMO property at some point, possibly. This is something I want to maybe talk a little bit about, because it turns out in some places you don't need a license to do it. Depends on where in the country, but it might be something to look into, because it can be quite lucrative. It was rather weird, yeah, definitely. But yeah, basically, yeah, HMO stands for House of Multiple Occupation. So basically it means that when a house is occupied by two or more people from different households, basically, is the, like for example, uni lets is a good one to get into. If you've got the money to put into it, either to get a mortgage or to get like, just to put down to buy one, then you can get some pretty good yields on them. So that's yeah. I hope everyone's doing well tonight anyway. Share this out if you can. It just seemed a bit weird how that Dale was watching him or something. I don't know. And then it's like he's been watching me, but anyway. What do you mean, baby? I'm not even seen baby reindeer. Can you explain what you mean by that? Yeah, share the live, guys, if you can. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on a sec. But yeah, not seen baby reindeer. Probably don't want to see it. So yeah. I believe you can be a great businessman if you start your own business online. Yeah. Oh, it's about an internet stalker, right? Yeah, I've seen that Dell person for a while, but he always seemed very supportive, and then suddenly turns around and acts like a dick. That's what people I just don't really trust in. Yeah. I hope that Dale never gets a mod on that channel. He will kill it. Probably, yeah. Hi, Marco, how you doing? Do you mean he might start abusing it, you mean? Yeah, I've heard about it, but I've not seen it. He could have a split personality. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, there is people like that where they're all nicey and then suddenly they switch up on you. These are the kind of people you gotta be careful of, haven't you? Yeah, I've not seen it though. I've not seen it, baby reindeer, but yeah, I saw this thing about like there was someone that went and like basically went into like because they found out that this like e-girl were like in a relationship. They went in like he went to her house and set fire to her car, and it was so stupid that he like went in that like 100 yards down the road and fell asleep in his car. It was just so stupid. Like the whole thing was just like, yeah, I'm not really interested in artificial intelligence. So you get all these people just trying to follow all these new trends, artificial intelligence. You had all that stuff like drop shipping and whatever, but I mean, if that's something that you want to do, then great, but like, ultimately you have to do what you want to do. Because if it's something that's going to take up a lot of your time, then it's like, you got to think to yourself, do I really want to be investing hours and hours into something? And especially if you're not seeing results right away, it's gonna be quite frustrating. But unless you have an actual passion for it, then you're not likely gonna stick with it for very long. At least not long enough to see any real results. Or is it a true story? Yeah, the one I just said. Yeah, it was on. I think it was on Penguin Z's channel. So he covers some of the stories from like online as well as things in the news sometimes. But yeah, he'll do like a commentary on things, and I think it was on his channel like about that someone yeah, I'll have a look into it. Yeah, it was just a crazy stalker situation. It's like, this is the thing, if you put yourself out online and you start getting millions of followers, they're saying that be careful what you wish for, because then you could have some really crazy person that will try to track you down, dox you and all that, Okay, Pete, gamble free for nearly a month, so get in, bruv. Oh, well done. I've been stalked before, so I know how terrifying that is. Yeah. Yeah, that would be quite a terrifying situation to be in. Because you don't know, like, how far they'll go, like they might be quite sort of insane kind of people like that. just mentally unstable that they might just start setting fire to shit. They might physically assault you, sexually assault you, whatever might happen. It's just such a, yeah. Do you remember I told you the story? Don't think so, really. I've heard a lot of stories online from people who've been through some pretty horrendous things. Been stalked too online, yeah. Yeah, I think probably most people have it to some degree, like, yeah. It's just, that's just, you know, the chances are, you know, if you spend enough time online, you'll come across someone who's just quite strange. Yeah. I rejected him. He broke into my house, left me gifts and other things I won't mention. Alright. Blimey. Yeah, because some people just don't, like, take rejection well, do they? Sometimes it's because they feel, like, personally, like, insulted by that. That it's like, you rejected me. I understand kind of, like, where they're coming from in a way, but it's like, there's no need to be, like, doing that sort of shit. I guess it all depends. It's like, sometimes they're very entitled and all that, but, yeah. But it's like, there's no need to be, like, going and stalking people. It's not gonna end well for you, is it? He got arrested and haven't heard from him since, thank God. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good job that you did reject him then, isn't it? I mean, there is a lot of, like, lonely guys out there, but yeah. Thing is, a lot of them aren't doing themselves any favours, though. Like, a lot of them aren't getting themselves into self-improvement, for example, or whatever, and they're not, yeah, improving their odds, kind of thing. It's like, well, if you're not doing the bare minimum, then you can't complain. I wasn't the first woman he'd done that to, right? Yeah. It's like, you have to take a look in the mirror. If you keep getting rejected, then, hi, Anya, make sure you subscribe if you're new here. What's everyone's opinion on processed foods? I think for the most part, they're not great. Depends how processed they are, really, but and what kind of additives they put in them and stuff like that. If it's got, say, like, a lot of these E numbers that we don't even know the long-term health implications of, for example, like things such as, you know, like exacerbation of things like ADHD, maybe, perhaps, in certain cases, in certain foods that are, yeah, just, like if it's got a lot of added sugars, a lot of E numbers, and it's like, what can this be doing to a lot of these children that are eating it? So could that be exacerbating some of the symptoms that we're seeing in some of these conditions, perhaps? There's been said to be a link between, like, gut microbiome and, you know, like a bad gut microbiome versus a good gut microbiome, and the prevalence of these kind of illnesses and disorders and things. But one thing I've been looking into is a thing called methylene blue, and it's said to have some possible therapeutic use for ADHD, perhaps, so it might be something to look into, but not sure if it's good for autism. But is that, in fact, I don't know, there might be something, I'd have to check it out more, but because the whole thing is that methylene blue is said to help improve mitochondrial function, and they've actually found that in autism there could be a link with mitochondrial dysfunction. So that could explain why the brain isn't working as it's supposed to. But I don't know, there's a lot of different theories out there. as to what causes it, but maybe it could help. Let's have a look. But it's said to help with a lot of neural type of stuff, so ADHD has to be related to autism, right? No, it's like a separate thing, but oftentimes they go hand in hand with each other. Autism has to do with like repetitive behaviors and oftentimes like social issues, but will also have some oftentimes positives, like they might be good at maths, or they might be quite creative or something like that. Sometimes they have these things that kind of like trade-offs, but then ADHD is more like you have, say, like more hyperactive and kind of struggle to kind of focus on tasks and stuff and easily get distracted. Okay, I have ADHD and anxiety caused by ADHD, right? Yeah, with a hyperactive brain that can, cause it's not just like physical hyperactivity, it's the mental side of it as well, of like constant overthinking. And yeah, you might want to look into like some adaptogens and like to help to reduce the stress and anxiety. Methylene blue has been shown to have neuroprotective properties and may influence mitochondrial function, which is often impaired in individuals with autism. So, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Pete. Yeah, everyone, like, let's get to 10 likes real quick. So yeah, there's some like stuff on, yeah, like methylene blue and autism, but it's I don't know if it's like proven yet. There's just a lot of research coming out. Maybe it's something I could try out just as a test to see what I can experience, because there's other things that it could benefit with. Try new oil and fresh fuel, Timmy, should work then. What's that? Oh, it's are you talking about a car? I have prescriptions for it, but I don't take it. One makes me too sleepy to function, the other makes me feel paranoid. Yeah, so that's trying to find that balance, isn't it? Of, yeah, some people will go on about like your what is it? Kind of yeah, I don't know, but you got like your sort of is it CBD oil and stuff like that, but I actually tried taking that the other year, right? Because I was like just getting a lot of like mental kind of stress at that time, and I was like, but I don't think it really did anything, to be honest. I usually only get stressed with like external situations, like, so it's about trying to just kind of avoid any of the crap that can, like triggers that cause that. Try to just like protect my energy, just yeah, just try and not have to deal with certain people or certain situations that can cause that, because it's just not worth it. And they say stress is like probably the #1 killer. It's just not worth, you know, getting yourself in a lot of having to be in that fight or flight mode all the time. I just want my peace. So yeah, oh yeah, I've heard stuff about shrooms. I've heard people saying that that can help with depression. Like, how long would the effect last for? I've heard something about like mushrooms helping people with public speaking or something. That they found that when they started taking them medicinally, that they used to have anxiety, but then they could do public speaking. But if you've got anxiety, I would suggest psycho-cybernetics is a book, and you can learn about like self-image and stuff like that, and oftentimes our anxieties come from like deep-rooted insecurities about who you are. So yeah, my mechanic says it needs a gearbox, but I can't afford it. Yeah, I was on anxiety tablets for a long time and became a different person. Yeah, it's not good if you become dependent on this stuff. And the thing is, these companies want you dependent on these things. Nearly finished the book. Oh, that's good. Yeah. So yeah, you enjoyed that, and it's been helping you with certain things. Yeah. So but everyone should maybe give it a try. Just like might help you with certain areas. It's like some might say it's like a kind of a quintessential like self-improvement book that all kind of is a good like foundation for self-improvement, because from that then it's going to help you with other things and kind of get things in motion in your life to become successful and all that. So I enjoyed it. Thanks so much for recommending it. No problem. Yeah. I'll just have a drink. Any more questions, guys? I might start up a new one, guys. They say do it with someone who's experienced. Yeah, because it can be quite a, yeah, like a, if you don't know what you're doing, then it can put you into like a state of fight or flight or something, which you don't want to be doing that. I've only used it for healing my mind. Yeah. For me, like what helps with me is just like living my purpose, really. As long as I feel like I'm focused on something of self-improvement and having goals, then I feel fine. It's just when I'm distracted from that and my mind is on things that are out of my control, that's when I the feelings of inadequacy and feelings of being a failure come in. But it's just when you're focusing on things that are out of your control, it's like, well, what's the point in focusing on that? So you start feeling like that. Okay, what's within your control? What can you focus on to get better at? Yeah. Could you add garlic to the mushrooms? Well, not that kind of mushrooms. Anyway, I'm gonna restart, guys. I'll be back in a sec. Okay.